In this video, we're talking all things confidence, having a magnetic aura, and being your most attractive self. Stay till the end if you want to learn how to shine when you walk into a room. Thank you to Lulu's for sponsoring today's video. The reason why I wanted to make a video on confidence is because it is one of my most requested topics to talk about. If you listen to my podcast channel, A Better You, you may or may not have known or have listened to the episode on becoming more like social, and that video got almost 500,000 views. And in that video, I say that this is a topic that I feel like I'm really good at because in my job, that is like being an influencer, being a content creator, I go to a lot of events that involve you socializing and just having your social battery turned on, being a confident person. With that comes a lot of self-assurance because you need to bet on yourself. You need to feel like you are your number one fan. Otherwise, you can be knocked out of your shoes, literally, from the slightest mean comment, from the slightest dirty look. Like, you cannot have that in these types of events. So having that said, I feel like going to these events, I've just learned a lot of the tricks on how I can feel my most attractive and how I can be an attractive person with good energy. And now when I say attractive, I'm saying that being attractive is an energy, and it's an energy that you can control. If you know that you can control your energy and you like your energy, you like your aura, you like your vibe, then nothing can knock you down. And that is why I think that this topic is so important and needs to be talked about more. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer on my cheeks and my forehead. If you watch my podcast or whatever, I hope that nothing I say in this video becomes redundant, but I haven't done a confidence type of video on my main YouTube channel, which is this one, since literally January. It's September. So I feel like if you only watch my main channel, then nothing should be repeating itself because like you haven't even watched a video on this topic in so long. But if you watch my podcast, you might have heard me say this. But anyways, we're gonna go over a bunch of different aspects, and I'm gonna go over the physical appearance, the maintenance of your health and your body, and all those things that raise your vibrations naturally. Let me tell you guys, tonight I'm actually going to the club. It's not really a club, it's like a bar. But this is one of those scenarios where you may wanna look nice, you may wanna be confident and feel good about yourself, and for that reason, that is why I'm getting ready and I'm putting in effort to my appearance, because I know that if I do all the things that I like to do to feel my best, I will go into those environments and feel like I'm just ready to socialize. Like nothing is holding me back. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty blush. I think this is the shade Happy on my cheeks. I may not have put too much on. So how can you be the most attractive person in the room? First of all, we're talking about the way you look. Obviously, the way you look is a big indicator of how much you take care of yourself and how much you care about the event you're going to. I mean, if you go to like a very fancy event and you put no effort into your appearance, it's very evident that you don't really care to be there and you don't really care to show up and show out. For those events that aren't that important, like going to the bar, you may think, what is the point in putting in so much effort? Do I need to put this much effort? Is it embarrassing to put this much effort? But no, it's not. If you feel good, nobody is gonna be like, that girl's doing too much. And you know what? They actually might say that. They might say that girl's doing too much, but that's coming from a place of projecting their own insecurities and thinking, damn, I did not do enough. That girl is outdoing me, not because you look bad. So if that ever occurs, just know that it's not because you are doing too much. It's because that person would be insecure that they didn't do enough. I think there is nothing wrong with putting an effort into your appearance, even if you're going to the local bar in your town. It feels good to dress up, and in my case, oh my god, there's so many blush on my face. We're gonna forget about that. But in my case, whenever I look my best, I feel unstoppable. And also, I love getting photos, so I will be taking photos. I'll just be prancing around. I never want to end the night. In fact, I want to keep going and going, and maybe that's actually a curse because I'd be coming home at like 5 a.m. It's not my fault. Okay, concealer is on. It looks so light. I'm honestly using like 5 different shades, so I'm just praying for the best here. Okay, so speaking about the way you look, we're talking about physical appearance. We're talking about your grooming and your fashion sense. For me, in terms of like grooming, some of my non-negotiables are obviously showering, shaving, doing my skincare routine. I feel like once you have a skincare routine really locked down, that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. You feel healthy, you look good, makeup applies on way easier. If you have really bad acne, definitely go to like a dermatologist and like get that, you know, kind of figured out. I know this is easier said than done, and I obviously have clear skin, so if you are struggling with skin, don't feel like I'm being insensitive. I just mean like try to take action in what you can with your skin and figuring out what products would work for you, and also, you know, just eating healthy and drinking a lot of water, because that regardless will just make your skin glow. I did a little gua sha routine before I started doing my makeup, and that's something that I have noticed really makes a difference and makes me feel good when I go out. In terms of makeup, makeup, I would say to really figure out what look works best on you, because not all makeup looks are a one size fits all, and I've definitely noticed that there are makeup techniques that are really popular online, but they just don't suit my face. Now, for clothing, obviously pick pieces that are actually flattering for your body, because again, there are some pieces that are super trendy, but they don't actually like flatter my body, and a flattering piece will always outdo a trending piece that doesn't suit you. Okay, I'm gonna apply some powder. I'm mixing the Laura Mercier and the Say Beauty powder. Wearing certain pieces that you also absolutely love will automatically make you more attractive, because you're gonna feel good in your skin, and if it's a color that actually like complements your skin, then that's even better. For me, I feel like when I wear anything blue, it automatically makes my eyes pop, which makes me feel more confident and probably makes me actually look more attractive. And the last one is, if we're talking about being attractive and being magnetic, is having a signature scent on you. I talk about this all the time on my podcast, but having a signature scent can be so attractive, and automatically, I mean, if you're hugging people, they're gonna be like, who smells so good? So if it's you, that's the biggest flex of all time. And also, low-key, I feel like this never happens to me, so I need to figure out what hairline it is. But whenever I like walk past people and their hair smells good, attractive points automatically are going through the roof. Also, I feel like putting lotion on your body and using like body oil just makes you glitter and glow and just like shine. So again, attractive points going up. I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer. Last thing I wanna say, which kind of goes with the whole thing that I just said, but like doing face masks and just taking care of your well-being, eating healthy, working out, all of that obviously boosts your attractiveness on the outside, therefore makes you feel better on the inside. So it all works together. Now, one thing I want to say for feeling confident and feeling good whenever you're going out is, if you get something new done to yourself or revamp your look, you're gonna feel 1,000 times hotter. I definitely felt like I was just bored of my look a few months ago, and I chopped my hair off to like right here. It was definitely different. It wasn't necessarily my favorite look on me. Like, I love the long haired look, but it did make me feel really like, okay, I want to go out, I want to step out, like I want to take care of my hair now, and it automatically made me feel so much better and kind of made me stand out. Like, obviously you can keep your same look over and over again, but like doing something different and changing it up makes everyone around you be like, wait a second, like they'll notice you and be like, what did she do differently? Also, if you let yourself be in the hands of professionals, I mean, don't tell me they wouldn't come out with something great. Like if you went to get a professional haircut, or you even went to get your lashes done, or your eyebrows, or you got a new shape, like just revamping your look is gonna make you feel 10 out of 10. You can even go to like a Sephora or some sort of department store and ask them to do a little like mini revamp for you. I bet you can get a free mini makeover, and maybe they might try out a look on you that you've never tried on yourself before, which is automatically gonna make you feel good. I don't know about you guys, but I have definitely gotten my makeup done by someone else, and I'm always shocked because the way they do your makeup is the way they see you. So sometimes you're used to doing your eyebrows a certain way and you feel like that's the baseline, like there's no changing it, that's just how it's done, but then you go and get it done and they do them completely differently because they just see your face differently. I got my makeup professionally done and they overlined my lips, okay? Or it wasn't even overlined, they just went a little bit over my top, and I was shocked. I looked in the mirror and I was like, who is that? But I was like, I kind of like it. So that's one of those things where like, I wouldn't have noticed that on myself, but a fresh pair of eyes and a professional hand definitely did it and did it well. I'm gonna be using some of this Extra Hold Tresemme and gelling my eyebrows back, and then using the Anastasia brow pen in soft brown. Another way to do your makeup, Another way to do your makeup that I think can really help boost your self-esteem is, of course, accentuating your best features. If you don't know what your best feature is, think about the compliment that you receive most often. Like if someone always tells you you have beautiful eyes, then that's it. Or maybe they'll say you have a great smile, or maybe they say you have beautiful hair. Just pick one that you think is the best. And if you don't know, maybe ask a friend or a family member or like someone, just be like, what's your favorite feature about me? Like it may sound kind of weird, but just be like, oh, I'm trying to figure out like what my best feature to accentuate is, and I'm sure it can give you a bigger idea. And then for example, if they say like you have great lips, you can try out like a new lipstick, maybe a bold red color. Or if they say your eyes are the best, you can find like an eyeshadow color that matches the color of your eye the best. And the same goes for your body shape and body type. I mean, if you have a curvy figure, show it off. If you have long legs, show them off. You will look more attractive accentuating your best feature rather than trying to mold yourself into maybe your ideal version. This has happened to me before, and like I see an influencer and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I looked like them. But it's like me trying to look like them looks worse than if I was just myself and accentuated my best features. I'm popping in this video right now because we have a word from our sponsor, which is Lulu's. As you know, we are talking about confidence and about how what you wear can really affect the way that you feel, the way that you shine, the way that you come up to events, the way that people perceive you. And I'm gonna tell you guys about some of my favorite picks from Lulu's, which is an affordable luxury clothing website. Lulu's has a ton of must-have tops, dresses, and accessories, and they're your one-stop shop for it all. I'm actually wearing Lulu's right now, and I'm so excited to show you everything that I got because I will 100% be bringing these dresses to New York Fashion Week with me because they're such high quality and for affordable prices. If you want to know more about Lulu's, check out the description and I'll have all the links to all these items down there. So the first thing that we've got is this cutie set. This is actually a two-piece set and I'm actually obsessed with this. I already know that this would make me feel confident no matter where I go because it's highlighting the shoulders, the collarbone, the back. Since we're already on black, I'm gonna go on to one of my favorite black dresses that I got. Now this is not your typical little black dress. It is a haltered dress with a slit in the leg and it's got a low back, which is absolutely beautiful. I feel like it's so sexy and looks just expensive since it is black. The outside is like a chiffon material and I love that in the slit it's actually silk, which I feel like adds a little touch of luxury to it. The next dress might be my second favorite of them all, and it is this super fun gold and frilly dress. This is perfect for your homecoming, for your grad events, or for any little party you have. I feel like this for an after party at New York Fashion Week would be so fun. I'm obsessed with the material, the sparkle. I even feel like this is a flapper girl costume. Like I want to wear it for that. The next mini dress we've got is this white one, and it doesn't have sparkles hanging off it, but it does have these little frilly details, which I think is so cute. This is also another dress that is perfect for homecoming, and I just think it's super cute no matter what event you have or if you're celebrating a birthday. Moving on, we have one dress that I got in two different colors because I loved it so much. If I had a wedding to go to, this is the dress that I would be wearing. The first shade I got it in is this beautiful forest green. I look like a little Christmas tree and I love every single bit about it. It is like a chiffon material, and also I got a small in everything. Even the ruching in the middle really cinches in your waist very nice and gives you a little hourglass figure. I also got it in this navy blue color since I could not decide which color I would like more. I just think it's so cute. This is perfect for a wedding. Now I just need someone to invite me to a wedding. This next dress I also want to bring to Fashion Week. It is giving Barbiecore, which is a huge trend this summer. This dress is so unique. I love the cut of it. It crosses around my neck and it's kind of got an open back feel. It's giving red carpet. So I'm obsessed with the color of this dress. I feel like it's super flattering on anyone that has brown hair. So yeah, I love this. Okay, the next dress is giving engagement party. It looks like this. It's got little flowers on it and this is also super flattering. And it's like a little high-low. It's got like little suede on the flowers, which I absolutely love. We have one more very fancy dress here. This is a silk material, and honestly, this one isn't the most flattering on my body shape, but I just know that this would flatter someone so well because it's so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with the back. I think it's really unique, and it's got a little draping detail, which I love, and a little string connecting from the top. It's like a midi length, which I think is super popular right now. And then the last dress that I want to show you guys is one that is, I feel like, very on brand for me. I've worn a lot of dresses like this before with the puffy sleeves, but I think this is perfect for brunch, for going on a stroll in the park, for romanticizing your life and reading at a coffee shop. I love that it's got a bow detailing in the back, and I think it's just super girly and feminine, which is right up my alley. Those were all the dresses that I picked out at Lulu's. These are all dresses that would make me feel so comfortable and confident if I wore out. I honestly really recommend Lulu's. Again, thank you Lulu's for sponsoring this video. I will have all the links to all these in the description box below. Use code Fernanda20 for 20% off first purchase for US customers. See site for full terms, and make sure to shop them. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about our self-awareness and our energy because that's really my favorite topic. So the biggest thing with being attractive, honestly, I feel like, don't think I'm sounding like annoying and conceited because that's not the goal, okay? It's a good flashy word. It comes down to how you carry yourself, okay? There could be two gorgeous ladies beside each other. There could be a supermodel beside you, but if she got a stank face on, and by that I mean like she's like she's internally being like, I hate everyone here. I'm too good for this. I hate this place. This is boring. She looks not approachable. She doesn't look better than the girl that looks happy to be there, is dancing, is smiling, has a sparkle in her eye. And I can tell you firsthand, I've been around models many times, and you can tell when someone's energy is inviting. There's been girls and I'm like, I don't even know them and I want to be their friend. That's when you know someone has good energy. And I've been around other girls that are drop dead gorgeous, yet they look like they want to punch a wall. And right away, I'm like, God, I want to stay away from them. So that's when you know that energy and the way you carry yourself truly does matter. Now, when I say the way you carry yourself, there's so many things that go into this. Starting off with your posture. Do not be slouching off in the corner. Do not be holding your head down, okay? Because even if you don't mean to, it's giving closed off. So focus on having open body language. Focus on looking up, having your chin held high, feeling like you're her, you know? Feeling confident and feeling like you deserve to be wherever you are. Make sure you are looking at people in the eyes when they talk. It makes them feel seen. It makes them feel heard. It makes them feel like you're engaged in conversation and you actually care. You know, shoulders back. Maybe you're sitting down at a table and you just have good posture. I mean, you may forget and start slouching, but like slouch from the side, it's just not that cute. Your demeanor really makes all the difference. Also, I feel like a lot of these things like confidence, energy, your demeanor, your body language, your body posture, it's all about being self-aware. And that's the next thing that I'm going to talk about. But being self-aware is just knowing on what's happening with yourself, obviously, at all times. So it's what you say in your head that really matters and what is going to paint the picture for how you perceive the situation around you or how you feel like you should act. If you're telling yourself, I hate this, I'm being awkward, I'm doing this, like it's just gonna come out wrong. But if in your head you're telling yourself, I'm confident, I look beautiful, I love my outfit, I love the way I look, I'm looking at people in the eyes, my shoulders are held back, it's gonna really help you. And I hope that that doesn't make you like anxious and then you're overthinking, because overthinking isn't the goal. But being self-aware and having positive thoughts into your head is going to really help you. And it's gonna take some getting used to. You may test it out and then you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is so like, what is the word? Second nature, first nature? Like, it just doesn't feel like it's coming natural to you, but the more that you do it, it's gonna be second nature. You're gonna do it without thinking. And I feel like that's what I do now. At first, I was so self-aware about what my body was doing, what my face was doing, if I was looking at people, if I was talking, and now I don't even think about it. It just happens naturally. So truly having confidence in yourself and being socially confident is a skill you gotta work on. Self-awareness is described as understanding your strengths, your weakness, and your values. It is embracing your uniqueness and letting your true self shine. The other thing I want to say about the way that you carry yourself is to smile. I know I just briefly mentioned that right now, but a genuine smile is honestly so attractive and it radiates positivity and approachability, which obviously sometimes I know there's this whole thing about the femme fatale and being unapproachable, but like realistically, being approachable doesn't mean that you're easily accessible, if that makes sense. Like, I think being approachable is the goal. That's how you make friends, it's how you meet people, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna let everyone into your circle and they need to know everything about you and you're just like giving yourself up and you don't have standards. Like, maybe that's common sense, but it's not the same thing. It's not giving resting bitch face. Again, if you have positive energy and a positive mentality, you will automatically exude positive energy, which is like an aura around you that people can feel. Positivity is honestly, she's infectious, so do not underestimate it. It also makes the people around you feel good, and if you want to have a lot of friends or be social or just be a person that people want to be around, you might as well be positive and keep that happy, open-minded energy and thought patterns, because I personally don't like being around people that complain the whole time, and I'm sure nobody else does either, so prevent that for yourself. And lastly, authenticity. Just being yourself and saying your unique words, your unique sentences, or your unique thoughts is honestly just attractive and fun to be around. I honestly think that I've had situations where I've been around people that I don't really know, or people that I've been like trying to impress, or like I'm just kind of nervous for, and I'm like, you know what, Fernanda, just be yourself. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. And a lot of the times, those people end up sticking around you because they realize you're not like the rest. You are not like the pack. And if you're a beautiful person outside and then they come and see you on the inside, they're gonna be astonished by you, because not everybody is like that. And you're gonna shine brighter and you're gonna attract the right people. That's all I have to say about that. I'm gonna use a Dior quad eyeshadow. I don't know. I can go in like 15 minutes. Do you think that would work? Okay, cute. I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm gonna be using the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal. Okay, the next thing I wanna talk about in terms of being confident, being attractive, being your most vibrant self is to stop doubting yourself and to stop overanalyzing and to stop picking yourself apart. There's been times where I have not liked something about myself and I'll ask my friends and I'm like, hey, does it look bad on me? Like, do I look bad? Is something wrong with my makeup? Does my shirt fit awkward? And they're like, Fernanda, you look fine. And the whole time I can't even relax because I'm stressing out about the way that I look, the way that I feel like I'm being perceived. And it's like, girl, you already left the house. Just be confident in the way that you look and what you're wearing. One more thing I want to say in there. Don't bring up things that you're insecure about or that you don't like, because other people are going to notice it. And then it's like, okay, now there's two people noticing, when you could have just had like an internal thought and just like swallowed it, just not have said anything, and nobody else would notice. Honestly, it is so true when they say that everybody is their own worst critic, and also everybody is paying the most attention to themselves. So don't bring unnecessary attention to the things that you're insecure about, or if you think something looks off about you, and just embrace the way that you left and trust that people are not looking at the little details about you. They're looking at the big picture. And again, that is why having good energy is so important, because the way that you look is the least interesting thing about yourself. Like literally, the times where I feel insecure about the way that I look, I feel like I don't look good enough, I'm like, this is embarrassing, is something wrong? I'll be like, Fernanda, your energy and your personality is carrying you right now. Don't let external things bother you, because there's so much more than what meets the eye. And again, people can feel your energy. So the way that you look, or if you feel like there's something off about you, it truly won't make a big difference, and it won't stand out to people as much as you think it will. I'm like low-key in a rush to get ready. That was like a brown lip liner, and I honestly hate brown lip liner. Should we do black eyeliner? I might just line my waterline. Right now I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in, because I swear to God, if I don't, I will be so mad at myself. I'm gonna do a little bit of a black eyeliner. Cute. I'm gonna use this Say Beauty. This is in the shade Spicy. It's actually like a blush thing, but I'm gonna use it on my lips. Low-key might be a little dark, but I'm gonna use a little Dior on top of it. Slay Mama, and then use that same Dior eyeshadow. It's like a little sparkly one. This one right here, I'm gonna use it as highlight. Another reminder that I wanna say that I think is so important to remember when you're out is to not let anybody else's light dim your own. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. There's space for everybody wherever you are, and there's no need to have other people bring your confidence down, truly. Everyone is so unique and different, and it's like comparing apples and oranges together. Like, you just can't compare yourself to somebody else that looks nothing like you. The more you can embrace your own self and not feel like you need to look like someone else, act like someone else, the more that you can shine, and the more that the right people will stick to you. And also, I think this is a basic tip for anybody that's like trying to be more confident, but fake it till you make it. Nobody's gonna know what you're thinking. And again, if you have to tell yourself in your head, I'm confident, I'm great, I'm this, I'm that, so be it. If it makes you feel better and it makes you feel confident, say it to yourself. Say it in French, say it in Spanish, just say it, because it really does make a difference. I want to read you something that I found online that I thought would be helpful to bring up. It says, to feel like the hottest girl in the room, you need to give the impression that that's what you are. And that all comes down to projecting confidence. Sex appeal is 50% what you've got and 50% what people think you've got. Okay, not that we're trying to go for sex appeal, but like just attractiveness, aura, vibes, confidence. That's what I'm trying to go for. Chat with new people and give impression of generally being at ease with yourself, and you will instantly increase your attractiveness. I like that point about being at ease with yourself, because that's true. Honestly, the most confident people are the ones that just feel okay being themselves. They feel proud of who they are. They don't need to put on a show, and they just feel calm. You don't even have to be like an extroverted, like crazy, talking fast, talking to the speed of light. Like, you just have to be okay with being you. And if that means you're a little quieter, you're a little shyer, that's fine. I am dressed. I'm ready to go. I'm wearing a little brown top. I need to leave, so I think we're done our little confidence talk. But if I can give you some last few pointers that I've written down in my notes here, it is to work on your charisma. Look at people and express yourself with opinions and show interest, like you're actually there to listen and have a conversation. Honestly, giving responses that sometimes the other person doesn't expect is fun. You get to play with the interaction. They may not expect it. You may have banter with someone. Don't be afraid of it, and don't feel like you are an awkward person. Honestly, if you think you're shy or you think you're awkward, a lot of the times it's your brain convincing you that you are that, and not that you actually are that. Be kind, be empathetic. Honestly, kindness, being genuine, being authentic is gonna take you the furthest. And just embrace your individuality, because there's only one of you, so be proud to be you. Have fun being you. Have fun being alive. Use humor when you're talking to others. That's what's really gonna get them hooked and want to keep talking to you. And remember to be a fun person. I think the best compliment that you can receive is like, imagine you're going out and like a whole other conversation is happening and someone's like, oh, so-and-so is going out. And they're like, oh my God, it's gonna be a good night because that person's coming. That is like potentially the best compliment I think I would ever receive. So just be a fun person to be around, be fun, be nice. Don't let other people take that away from you. And truly just realize that anyone can be attractive. It is an energy. Your level of attractiveness truly depends on the level of acceptance you have for yourself and the confidence that you exude.